Hi. Oh, I might be drunk. I don't know. You'll have to tell me later, 'cause I have no idea. Look out for the double chin. Let's keep that out of this. I'm going to answer a series of questions. Here we go. What is my favorite food? My favorite food is prime rib. Yeah, prime rib. I don't get it very often, but prime rib is absolutely delicious. I love to have it with au jus, the beef broth. It's delicious. But yeah, I don't get it very often because it's expensive. But when I do, I thoroughly enjoy it. So I'm going to say it's my favorite food. The first job I wanted when I was a kid was marine biologist, because I was in love with whales. I loved whales and dolphins, and I wanted to work with them, especially the orca whales, the killer whales. Yeah, those were my favorite. So that's what I want to be. I want to be marine biologist. That, of course, changed. Yeah, it did. My middle name is Diana, not Diane. Diane with an A, which fits in perfectly with my first name, Catherine, which is very long. It is shorter, Diana, Catherine Diana. And then there's my last name, which I'm not going to tell you, because you don't need my full name. You can look it up online. I'm sure it's there. But yes, Diana is my middle name. My favorite YouTuber who isn't Tobuscus Toby Turner would probably be Jack's Films, Jack Douglas. I think he's very funny. But I also like Sean Klitzner. I do. But I like Jack's live chat better, because Sean is sometimes rude to his viewers. I think he cuts them off when they video call and such. I think that's kind of rude. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just Sean. I don't know. But Jack and Sean I really like. I also like Nalith, aka Nathan. Toby's friend from high school, college, I don't know. He's a gamer. I like his gaming channel a lot. I like his commentary. He's a funny commentator. And Corridor Digital, they do special effects things. They're really awesome too. I think that's all my favorite YouTubers. Probably. Besides Toby. I can't pick a favorite movie because I love film. I do. I love film. I love movies. I love watching movies, going to see movies. I think movies are amazing. I love Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter and Transformers, you name it. I am a film connoisseur, I think would be the right term. I love films. I love watching them, being in them. That's a lie. I'm not in films ever. But it would be awesome. But yes, I think films are amazing, so it's hard for me to choose just one. I think if there's one genre I don't like, actually there's a few I don't like. I'm not a huge horror fan. I mean, I will occasionally watch a horror film, but I usually watch it with other people. I can't watch them by myself. I get freaked out. Not big into the thriller, the high-speed chases, this is a killer, etc., like Haywire, and that's a new one that's coming out, and things like that. The Gray, it's not something I would see, but, like comedies, romances occasionally, action-adventure, fantasy, that sort of thing. I love film, but I couldn't tell you just one that I loved over everything else. It's too hard. I even love animated film. I'm that much of a freak. I know. It's weird. But yes, I love movies. I lose all respect for people who are very egotistical. And I mean, like, to the point where you give them a compliment, like, that was awesome, and they say something like, I know. I hate that so much. It's like, you go out of your way to pay them a compliment because you think they did a good job on something, and they accept it like, what you said doesn't matter because I already know what you said is true. I hate that. It's like, can't you just accept my compliment and be gracious about it? And not have to throw it in my face by making it meaningless and saying that you already know what I said? Did that make sense? I don't know what's happening anymore. There's milk and people in a badly formed commercial. That's about all I know. I think it's time for rum chata, because that's the only thing I haven't had yet. And I said that out loud already, but I wanted it to be recorded second. Yep. What I would name my kids. Sorry, I had a name and then I got distracted by television. Mark is a fine name. So is Jeffrey. So is Jennifer and Aaron. Those are unremarkable names. I don't think about my children that I may have someday very often. Because who knows when that will happen. And who knows how many and what gender. There's only 2 genders, though, but you know what I mean. So, plus it would have to be something my husband agrees on. So then there'd be that dilemma. But I like those names. Claire is a nice name, but it would be weird because my car is named Claire. So I would think of my car. If I had a child named Claire, I'm sure I would. At least it feels like it right now. I'd think, oh, that's right. When I was 23, that was the name of my car. My Hyundai Sonata was named Claire. Who knows, maybe by the time I have kids, I'll have forgotten all about it. Though knowing my remembrance of random fact, I will probably not forget that. Anyway, those names. Yeah, sure, let's go with those. I don't know if I can come up with 5 things people don't know about me, but I will try. I'm left-handed. Actually, a lot of people know that, but now you know that. I don't know if you knew that, but you do. I put my left shoe on first. I don't know why. I do. It's just something, when I was thinking about 5 things I needed to think about, I was like, hey, you know what? I put my left shoe on first. I don't know why I do that. Maybe it has something to do with me being left-handed. Who knows? What else? My favorite color is green. Does anybody know that? I don't know. I don't know my exact height. Now I'm just stating random fact. I tend to be shy with people that I don't know. Especially boys. If you're a boy and I barely know you, I probably don't talk to you very much because that's how I am. And it's not on purpose and it doesn't mean I don't like you. It just means I'm super shy. That's what happens. Until you're familiar with me and I'm familiar with you. Like Dan and I talk to Dan all the time. Okay, this doesn't make sense anymore. But do you know what I mean? Like, shyness, yeah. I barely talk. Doesn't mean I don't like you, just means that I'm very shy. What else? I hate the cold. I live in Wisconsin where the lowest it's ever been would be like -20 with a wind chill of -30, and I hate the cold. That just means I'm stupid. I need to be somewhere warm, but I'm not. I'm in the cold. I have lived in the same area my entire life. There's another fact. Pretty much. I have visited Chicago before and Connecticut, but I have lived in the same place pretty much my entire life. I think the furthest I've been is like 2 hours away, living-wise. Oh, what else? I have very flat feet. They're very big and flat. And yes, I wear very big shoes because of it. Can't wear like high heels because my feet are very big and flat. I had braces. There's one. I had braces when I was in 5th grade. 4th grade? I think it was 4th or 5th grade. But I had braces. Because my teeth, my eye teeth, the canines, were way up high. My teeth were just disorganized, so I had braces for a couple of years. Maybe it was a year. I don't know. My facts are all mixed up. So yes. I have a retainer somewhere. I don't wear it anymore. I think I'm supposed to, but I don't. Can't think of anybody who does that still has braces. Maybe some people do. Is that enough facts? That was a lot of random facts. See, most of the things about me people know. At least one person probably knows all of the facts I just stated. Like, one person knows one fact, and another person knows another one of the facts that I said. Like that. But I don't think anyone knows all of those facts. Except me. Oh, that burns, that cinnamon. Okay, my last dream was awful. Okay, when I work a lot, like, it's been a long weekend, and it's long hours, more days than I usually work, I have work dreams where I'm at work, doing my job, and then I wake up very confused. I hate those dreams so friggin' much, because, especially if I have them on days that I work, because then I wake up and I'm like, oh, I've been to work already. I'm done with work. Oh, fantastic. And then I wake up. Wait, I said that already. I wake up and I go, oh, right. I've got to work again. I can't. It's so confusing. I don't know what to do. Okay, so my last dream was a work dream where I was working and it was work and it was hard work. It was awful. Yeah. My guilty pleasure? I hope that wasn't supposed to be dirty, because I'm not going dirty at all. I love to watch cartoons. I especially love cartoons that I loved when I was younger. You know, when I was like 12, 13, 14, 15, in there. Cartoons I watched then, I watched now. Like, 2 nights ago, I had a Jimmy Neutron marathon, because it's on my Netflix. Yeah, I watched a whole bunch of episodes of Jimmy Neutron. I would love to watch, I think I've got some Tailspin DVDs. That kind of stuff, yeah. That kind of stuff. I've been meaning to have a Disney marathon lately, like old school Disney movie marathon, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin. I think that would be a good time. But, yes, I need to do that. But cartoons, I consider my guilty pleasure because, I don't know, at 23, you think, cartoons? Really? But yes, always, yes, cartoons. My forehead is huge. Why has no one told me this? So, this is me. Is this considered drunk? I'm still vocal? You could still understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. Maybe. So, I don't know if that's considered drunk or not. I'm pretty conscious of what's going on, but I'm at that state where I just don't care what's coming out of my mouth. Let's not look at my giant forehead. Okay. So, I apologize if you're watching this going, who is this chick and why won't she shut up? Because I'm having a good time just talking to my phone. It's a good time. But, yes. Hi, goodbye. I'm sort of drunk, maybe. And I'm probably gonna regret it in the morning when I go to work. Probably should have waited till tomorrow to do this. Oh well, that's my life. Regret. drink, regret, and stuff.